Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. And that is out of play.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Great chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckenbauer. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Cruyff. Mbappe. Bullet! Azar. Nigeria do have a chance to counter here, and that could set him on his way. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the keeper beats it away. Played back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Pullet. Ah, he's given it away. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Pull it. Here's Puyol. Rijkaard. Now he's off and running. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos. Played into space out wide. Now it's Ribery. Big header! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Nigeria grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Now it's Hullet. He won't be happy with that one. And that is expertly dealt with. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Oh, what a climb! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's been shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Azar. And here's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cruyff. And it's Hullet. Mbappe. Cafu. Has a go! And that is doing no harm at all. Hullet. No way through. Hullet. Ribery, who does have an assist to his name. Roberto Carlos. And it's Ribery. Azar moves wide and looking to get onto this. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
That is a little undercooked.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Cafu. And here's Hullet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Keeper's ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Hullet. Hullet.
There they go, hunting again.
Referee has just said play on. Now that's well seen too. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So can he finish? Decent enough try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Ribery. And it's Hullet. That pass has been well intercepted. He's through here. Oh, face to face. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Nigeria really could have done without this. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois. He has missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Climbs up big. He's delivered all right.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Sukhothai go into the lead. Batistuta looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rijkaard. Still they trail, and time is ticking away.
The attendance for this match was 80,314.
Love shot at goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's played it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And back to the keeper they go. And here's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Hullet.
Nigeria showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. They get a throw in.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 15, Batistuta. Coming on the field is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's Roberto Carlos. That is a brilliant interception. Nigeria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. In with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cafu, great defending, strong and determined.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's Eto'o. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the number on the board is 3. Bullet. Triol. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Nigeria
Please
didn't
turn your
quite
attention to the
recover from
screen
the
for
early blow,
information.
Peter.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Big header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Well read, nice interception. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Opts to shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically
climbs up big! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ribéry. Cruyff. It's a sweet ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. Son Heung-min is onto it in a flash. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Look at the space here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No goals as yet. Roberto Carlos. Vieira gets his pass away. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Ribéry. Looking for the runner. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe. Cruyff. Can he get it through? Cafu. Cafu made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. A lovely, neat pass. Cruyff. Cafu. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Ribéry. Son Heung-min in acres. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe. Cruyff. Cafu.
Nigeria have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Played in by Roberto. Can he finish? It's in! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Sukhothai have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the flag has stayed down. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Pull it.
Nigeria certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And it's Puyol. Pull it. For Ribéry. Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Pull it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shifted upfield. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution for Nigeria, number 5, Ribéry.
So off we go once more.
Nigeria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nigeria do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Pull it. Oh, played through for the wide man. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
There's the hit! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has had a shot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
And that has been cleared. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. He's got away, and Messi! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 3 coming up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Son Heung-min! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
Oh, good-looking ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Costa Curta. Gullit might just make this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Son Heung-min. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Nigeria perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Saliba. Gullit. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's the chance to counter. A searching ball that into space. Gullit receives it in a good position here. Nigeria get their 4th corner.
Nigeria showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played into space out wide. Mbappe! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Gullit. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff, quality ball. And it's Cruyff. Mbappe. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Gullit. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice sequence of passes, this.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Gullit. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Vieira. Aim forwards. Cruyff. Vieira. Messi. Gullit. And that's it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match and deservedly so.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time
Jim,
out
how
to
do you
give your
reflect
support
on
to
what
our
we've
better
seen?
stadium
Yeah,
fund.
this looked the most...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Hazard. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But When the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Listen, actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ribery. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. Now the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pull it. Can he finish? Oh, bang on target. And here's Mbappe. Nedved. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to belt it away. Fiddles it through. Gently done. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe might just make this. Ribery. Batistuta. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now then, the ball's come loose.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Sukhothai looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Hazard. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu, looking for the runner. Hazard. Now it's Ribery. Half an hour played now. Well read, nice interception. Hullet. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. Rijkaard. Vieira. And it's Rijkaard.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Chance here to counter. Rice. And it's Ribery. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Rijkaard. Nedved takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half-time getting close now. Pull it. Pull it. That's Rijkaard. Nesta. Nedved is herring after that one. Cafu. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's definitely not his best. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And it's Hullet.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add,
He's got tall! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's shifting through the gears here, and that could set him on his way.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, no joy this time. Batistuta is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Messi. Ribéry hits one! It's in! And finally he has breathed life into the game! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Nigeria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Sukhothai showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And there's Green. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cafu, terrific header! Araujo getting this one, has a shot! Oh, he's been... and again!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Mbappe! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's Azar!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Aimed beyond the defence. David Villa! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. That is good strength.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 4.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Batistuta.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Number 11, Son Heung-min. Number 7.
And here's Son Heung-min.
Ronaldo.
Oh, good ball. It's Son Heung-min! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Hullet. He's gone for goal! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, what a climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The final 5 minutes. Now it's Cruyff. Played back in. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Sukhothai have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Cruyff. Kaka. And that's it. Nigeria have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Courtois taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
That's where we have to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Pullet did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Puyol, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, here's a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Terrific header! Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well read, nice interception.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, no, I'm right in saying he started out as a fullback.
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Azar. Gets his pass away. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Puyol. Saliba. That's headed upfield. Oh, this looks sharp. Still goalless. Now it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Azar. That's really nicely played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Azar. Now it's Batistuta. Pullet. Goalkeeper's ball. Could move up a gear here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rice plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Brilliantly cut out. Eto'o. Cruyff. And there's green grass ahead of him. To Eto'o. Cruyff. Oh, well played, well played.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Cruyff. There's the shot! And Nigeria can counter now. Puyol. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And they can counter here. Rodri. And the counter is on. Cruyff. Mbappe. Eto'o. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Nigeria do have a chance to counter here. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Oh, super ball. Now the finish! There it is!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Petit. Vieira. Pass is just off target. Triol.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rice. Nice sequence of passes, this. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Quality ball. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Mbappe, and he welcomes it in. Shot could be on. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Nigeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. Accepted.
Rodri turns back here, probably the best option. Nigeria still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Cruyff, and here's Mbappe. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Bayern Munich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Hullet. Rice, and that has put paid to that. Eto'o. Now it's Mbappe, played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Cruyff. Mbappe! Oh, nice touch. Has a go! It's in! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Bayern Munich are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mbappe! Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Shot a goal! That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Messi touches it back. Can he get onto this? And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Nigeria finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now this could be... And Batistuta! Oh no, what... Tries a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that.
Great chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's Hullet. Moved on forwards. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And the pass is intercepted. Hullet. Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. He's played him through. Batistuta! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Nigeria get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cleared without complication. Messi. Shapes to shoot! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Messi. Puyol. Shifted upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Batistuta. Neymar. Swansea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Xavi. Gullit. And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Vieira did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Swansea have their third corner. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Neymar. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Short changes him with that pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Romario. He's had it taken off him.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it.
How's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Swansea take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
A real chance if he can get through. And Batistuta! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
There's the start of the second half.
Nigeria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's Batistuta. Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi, it's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Romario. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Gullit. Son Heung-min. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Xavi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batistuta. And it's Gullit. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good-looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such... Xavi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Xavi is offering a wry smile there.
That's headed upfield. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Neymar.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Rice. Son Heung-min. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Rice can see things others simply cannot. Neymar. He could be in here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Nigeria really could have done without this. to further improve their position of comfort.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
That is quite remarkable.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Substitution on the field.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Number 10, Messi.
Nigeria have the chance to go the other way.
Coming on the field, number 25, Furness. Number 22, Hazard. Number 7, Zico. Substitution.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Can he put it away? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Batistuta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Speculative strike. Keeper is right behind it.
Nigeria were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Hazard. Nigeria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zico. Romario. And he's there to belt it away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Big header! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Swansea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Romario. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Son Heung-min. Great ball, and he's in here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Romario. Nigeria can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there. And the shot's on here. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Furness really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Courtois catches it safely. So that's it. It is all over. Nigeria did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
And just a quick reminder.
How do you look back on the game then?